Konban well there, my ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? And I can hear myself. Is that how I sound? Okay. How are you guys doing? We're going to get started here in just a moment. Just getting things set up for the chat so I can at least read a chat. I need to get myself something sorted, like, so, I don't know. Even like a stand. A stand would be good. That'd be great. And yep, there we are. So amusingly, Dadman said, in response to obviously what has occurred, that well, I told you that I couldn't play China. I'm like, well, I've been talking to Gary about it quite often, and the analogy that I spoke to Infinite Monkey about, sorry, is like, okay, let's say that you have an examination. The only way that you can get 0 is either you don't do it, or you choose to fail. You know what I mean? Even if you were to, like, pick randomly, you're probably going to get 1 right. So, the way I look at China is that he's purposely choosing the wrong options. Because he knows how to play the land war. He knows how to do it. I just don't know why he's not doing it. So to me, with that terrible analogy, it seems to me that it is a purposeful choice. And I don't know, it's an interesting one. It's not something that you do without trying, or without choosing to allow. Chinese takeout, no no MSG. How you doing there, Thor? Good to have you, my friend. How you doing there, Silly Chickens? Good to have you, my friend. I'm good. I'm good. Glad I got the turn, though. I feel like we're reaching a nice time, a nice era, because I'm able to do my uni work at the moment, and it doesn't seem to be interfering with being able to stream as well, which is quite good. See, there we go, good enough island. Good enough for you, good enough for me. Okay. What time is it there for you, therefore? It's about 10 to... almost, well, a little bit past 10 to, but it's not far from 10 o'clock here. Okay. So I did deploy a light cruiser and a DD to intercept over here, so they are reacting. They should ideally intercept these guys here. There's also another light cruiser force headed north as well, trying to pull the forces from Tongi back to the marshals here. They should react to that force around Mindanao. 5 AM, god damn! Oh, I think... What the hell are you doing there, chicken? What are you doing, man? Okay. Yes, we do have a light cruiser in the DD over here, so this is obviously a... Oh, okay. Yeah, the Don Jose there takes a torpedo. That'll definitely do it. So the Don Jose was a survivor from the earlier engagement against the DD, so yep. Good shooting, Tex. A night owl, indeed. But I think owls sleep. I don't know what you are. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's definitely moving some reason to this area, but... Yep, okay. So I think that might have been the other evasion coil there. Kind of annoying. Possibly. So he seems to be doing this, then we'll obviously have to react to that. It's difficult because there's not too much we can do in that area, because a lot of those ships that are out there already. Yeah, I know, right? Oh well. If it is the aviation coil, it takes about 30 days to come back. It's only about 1 political point, I think, to buy. Obviously not great losing, but hey. We'll just react then. We'll just have to, like, brand them differently. I think we did. I might have forgotten to do it, actually. I can remember us looking at it. and then I might have forgotten to do it. I probably forgot to do it unless I did do it. It's one or the other, I forget which one it is. If not, I'll check this turn anyway. I'll arrive in Tokyo in about 30 odd days, something like that. Or a little bit less, something to 30 days. I remember looking at it, but I can't remember if I did it now. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Quarter, exactly. I feel like we have a connection. Okay, moving into the day phase. Should likely... I was wondering if there's any more AKs around Mindanao there. There should be, yeah, there we go. So that is a light cruise in the DD there. So they do encounter what might be the last one here. So they're surprised, we're at 17,000 yards. Okay. Yeah, and obviously they'll rip it to pieces. Yeah, just slightly. 30 shells is a little overkill. Ah, the Bellatrix there. Reported hit is good. Ships over there. Ships over there. Okay. Right, so he's actually capping over here then, so he expected this was going to happen. We are sweeping over here. There we go, critical hit on the I-15. I mean, the beauty of these guys is that every one of these is worth 1 victory point, these fighters, so it's actually really good for us. These are maneuverable as hell, though. They are pretty good like that. And we do shoot the other one down there. So an I-16 arrives. We are diving on the I-16. And there we go. The I-16's engine cuts out there. So they flee the battle. I'll take that, though. Another 2 come in there. So there's an I-16 on station. 2 Oscars versus 1 I-16. Damage, dies to the deck, and that is it. Continue to bomb the runway over here. The reason is I really want to try and eat away at the supplies he has here. We should be attacking, not this turn, but the turn after, actually. So, next turn, so tomorrow, we'll attack. The reason being we'll have our division crossover today, and then there's a brigade that will arrive tomorrow. So what I'll do is actually have in combat mode and launch an attack over here. And hopefully we will have impacted on his supplies, at least somewhat. Right, there we go. So we have 69 sallies coming in here from Ichang. They're obviously bombing his forces. What altitude did I put them at? I can't recall. They might be at a higher altitude. So I think he still may have some AA. But I can't recall what altitude I put them at. We should have the tanks arrive here today, actually. The majority of forces are going south. Oh yeah, look at that. So we have 318 casualties there. So 2 squads destroyed, 5 disabled, 40 non-combatants disabled, 10 guns lost there. So 1 destroyed, 9 disabled. That's good. Oh, so 11k. Okay. Does he still have the AA unit? That's my worry. I don't think he does, but we'll have to double check on, because we're not seeing everything here. We'll obviously have to double check. Yes, he had 2, didn't he? Well, 11k seems to be okay. I'm using the size over here to Canton to bomb over here. We're actually going to launch an attack over here with the Naval Guard units. I'm going to see if we can actually... They should be starved. I'm hoping that we can actually free those units up to head elsewhere then. We should have a unit moving down the coast over this way, probably around Fuchal at some point now. And that's moving towards Pakoi to take Pakoi. Okay. 2 destroyed, 10 disabled. Okay. A couple more bombers coming in here. And the beauty of this with the bombers is it does slow him down. It inflicts losses, but it slows him down. We decided to go ahead and actually send the Oscars from the Marianas. They're heading down this way. What they're going to actually go ahead and do is escort the bombers against Port Moresby, and they'll free up some Zeros. They have only 4 3-inch guns that can hit you at 11k. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Alright, there we are. I was about to say we should have the Lilies. I did have these guys over here training at Shanghai, but in fairness, it's actually going to be quite good training for them against actual units here in the swamps. And as well, it's going to help just to cause them problems. At least we gained some idea of what's there still. Interesting, it shows us Wake. Bombing once again. Supply dump hits are what we wish for. Oh, we are attacking here today, by the way. Okay. It's very tempted to put that cap up, I don't know. I just wish I had more key fort falls, you know, the Tojos. Really wish we had more of those. Ah, the Yamagulmo goes down there. Oh, that's a shame. She made it all that time and then on the way back. Oh, we do hit again, that's nice. Oh, we hit again. That's very good. Right, we are seeing a few ships out there. That could work out well timing-wise. Interesting. Oh, that's a shame about that DD, though. I mean, we did our best to save her there. We were actually trying to get her over to Sorobaya. Yeah, I like that DD too. I mean, she had undergone some repairs too, so it's like she was in a better state. Okay, moving into the land phase. Excuse me. So we did see an AP supposedly around the Fiji area. That's good to know about. Moving into the land attack phase? Yep, okay. So we have the 1st Tanker Regiment, the 4th Tanker Regiment, the 14th Tanker Regiment, the 6th Tanker Regiment, and the 4th Royal Thai Army / A Division. A regiment of the Royal Thai Army there. And they surrender. Well, that makes it easy. We had 2 vehicles destroyed, 9 disabled, and there we go. We wiped them out at long last. C'est la vie. They are gone now. The 7th Armoured Brigade is no more. So, 433 casualties there, light, but this is it. The important thing is the fact that we knocked out those tanks. So, 20 squads destroyed, 60 non-combatants destroyed, 2 engineers destroyed, 18 guns lost, and 60 vehicles lost there. So that is a fair number of tanks he loses there. Shock attack in here. I mean, it'd be ideal if they surrendered, to be honest. If they were just outright destroyed, that'd be great. They should be. This is clear terrain. They're clearly beaten up multiple times. Hopefully they just surrender. Oh, so they're going to... Oh, no. There we go. Ooh, nice. Surrenders, surrenders, and surrenders. Excellent news. So they're not going to be blocking us now. That's what we like. Yeah, they were just slightly outnumbered. If it was 529 of them in total. Attacking them, yeah. They were just slightly outnumbered. Well, I don't know why it's saying a fraction. Unless he somehow managed to get an element of it out, then okay. There's not too much we can do about that if there's in fact a fraction. I don't know how he could have got an element out unless he flew it out, but I don't know if he could have. But I guess we'll find out one day. Yeah, I know it had the /8, but this is it. I don't know. Maybe there is an element out there. I suppose we'd have to check on earlier combat reports to find out, to be honest, because we have been in combat with that unit before, haven't we? It'd be good to be able to check on something like that and be able to gain some information. Okay. I mean, ideally, it's not. It'd be ideal if we could actually destroy it. But either way, we destroyed it in Burma then, so at least we can say that one for fairly sure. So attacking over here. I hadn't realised we already had this unit surrounded. So they're probably going to take an attack or two, but we'll get there. They're low on supply. They should have no supply. Oh, so how the hell is that there? Right, so we have the 259th Brigade here. But the crazy thing is, that was kicked out of Wasu, and then ended up here, moved here, moved here, moved here, and moved at the speed of armoured units, even faster than armoured units actually in a way. God knows how. There we go, I'm glad that we actually have our forces there, so we'll be able to defeat them now. Okay, continue the bombardment attacks. I think what I'm going to do is take the other division from Java and have it shifted over here and free up the 2 divisions then in total. Okay. Then, I don't know, maybe I have them both come back to Java. I'm not too sure, really. I'd like to finish this up, but it's not that important. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. Oh, right, it's down to 0 AV. Well, I didn't realise. That's good to know. If it surrenders, that'd be great news. No surrender. But they will give in soon then. Oh, that's good news. I didn't realise they were so weak. Okay, taking that base there. It's a fairly large chunk. I wonder if I was a light cruiser that carried that out there. There we go. Ichang expands. There we go. Pagan, Naga. Jakarta Bay, Airfield, and Shortlands expands. Kaviang expands. Quite a few expansions here today. Looking good, then. Good turn, Ben. So we did have a AK sunk, which is a shame. But, well, this is it. We do destroy the armoured unit in Burma, as far as we're aware. I mean, we'll have to look around the Burmese countryside. But I don't know. I don't know how he could have got something out. Unless he flew it out, that's the only way. Don't we get... Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to find out one day. Either way, it's a nice victory for us. We took out a bunch of tanks. Okay. There we are. So we'll save and reopen. Now we should have our armor south of Chengtu here today. It should, unless it's not been able to move due to some combination of disruption or fatigue, but they should be fine. They should have arrived to the south. We'll just reopen the game here. The good news is we will have a bunch of armoured in Burma. I'm going to have them sent to Rangoon to rest, essentially. Probably have them moved out elsewhere. They're likely going to be employed either in China, China perhaps, or eventually a certain northern place. Okay, yep, so those units have arrived over here. So we do have our armed units. Now, this son of a bitch has caused us some problems with supply, which is rather irritating. So we are getting supply in here. It's just going to have to take some time to build up, which is actually accruing slower due to this arse here, which is really annoying. We'll manage. It'll be gone soon enough. Yes, I don't know how the hell he got to Rumchi like that. That's crazy. But he's going to be met by a certain amount of firepower. So he'll enjoy that. But yeah, I don't know how he was able to move so quickly. It should not be possible. I don't know. Might be like some sort of bug. Right, they're going to keep on attacking there. Can cancel that, so they can stay there now. Okay. We're going to finish off these units in this area, and then we'll move on Yan'an. Yeah, they're in combat mode. Okay. Right, so they can go into combat mode here. It is somewhat tempting to potentially order an attack. But he doesn't seem to be moving here as far as we can tell, which is interesting. So I guess we're okay to wait. Only 9 fighters. We're running reconnaissance over here. There's actually only 1 unit here as far as we can tell, so that's great news there. I thought I had ordered an attack over here. I must have forgotten to do so. Oh well. We'll order that attack there. Though saying that, they're now free to move up here. So I guess what we'll do then is we'll wait. Have them move up there. And then I might be able to cut that unit off perhaps. Though saying that, I'll think about that. I might want to delay slightly so I can get units into a better position. So I might be forcing him back then into Kuei Yang. I don't think that's too bad really. So, set all to follow there. There we are. So we are marching now north to Chikyang. Yeah, do I want to... I think we'll get our force up over here then. I think we'll go for that. And then we can attack once we have a little bit more force here. What I'm going to go ahead and do then is have the 4th Division moved over here, railed then over here to Toyun. This rail line's going to come in so very useful. I mean, that's going to allow us to get a lot of supply into the center. Well, into northern China pretty nicely, so I'm quite happy about that. Are they marching across the river? They are, but it's going to take them some time to get there. Yep, that's okay. So they just attacked yesterday. Okay. That artillery will come in useful over here for Chongqing eventually. So let's see here then. Okay. Actually, it's not as bad as it seems then. Supply is okay. It looks like the divisions have the supply they need then, so that's good news. That's good. Yeah, I mean, the thing to remember here as well is we're not actually using as much supply as we were previously because we're not conducting the bombardments. So that'll help us out. Alright, so we should be south. Will it be south next time? No, it's going to take a little bit longer there. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer. Looks like that disruption had an impact there. Well, that's fine. In fairness, if he attacks us, well, we're armored units. I may order an attack myself, perhaps. That might be worthwhile to do, to be honest. I know they're quite outnumbered, but then his units are so badly beaten up at the moment. It probably is worthwhile doing, actually. Combined with the bombers. They'll probably take some losses, but they should be okay, actually. Yes, but what you've got to remember therefore is the units themselves will have supply in them. So you can see, like, for example, the 110th has 1,900 there. So yes, that base can hold on to so much supply. We've been regularly over that. But in fact, yes, these divisions can hold on to supply themselves. So yes, while the base will have a certain amount of supply it can hold, the units can hold supply themselves too. So we'll be okay. Should be fine there. Yeah, he has an AT regiment, but I mean, this is a 1 AT regiment isn't going to destroy us. I mean, he had the AT regiments over here at Kianko, and we still have tanks, and that was in a better defended position, in better terrain, and they were in better shape then. I'm going to go ahead and auto attack there. Yeah, it should be okay. The airfield at Chengtu would be nice. The issue is I have no aviation support, and in fairness, I do have Ichang over here now, which is absolutely fine. It's suitable for our purposes here. And it's already a size 4, it's not far from being a larger one now. And it's well within range. You can see that we have 8, so yeah, we can bomb him now. No problems here. Okay. Oh, they both might arrive in at the same time here. No, you're... Oh, okay. Ah, I thought it'd be tomorrow that I could attack then. So, they would arrive tomorrow then. Do I want to wait another day for a brigade to arrive? It's probably worthwhile to wait another day for a brigade to arrive. He doesn't seem to be moving here. So, okay, we'll take advantage of that and allow that other brigade to arrive. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm trying to think, is it worthwhile to attack next time? Well, next turn. I might as well just wait for the AV. Might as well just wait. It's another 187 AV. It helps out after all, doesn't it? I think we're not... do I start attacking the units? I could do potentially. It's not that much here, really, is there? I may just have the bombers concentrated against the north, but we'll see. I may attack there. What we're looking at. And then another division would join us. I think I may attack, because in fairness, the sooner we clear up here, the sooner we can move on. They're fine, they should be a-okay to attack there. Yeah, the sooner I take this, then the sooner we can begin marching over here. The sooner we have these things marching elsewhere, then, so yeah, we will go for that. I do have a garrison force here already, which is good. Do I have them join the attack? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Or do I? I guess so. I guess so. Yeah. The opposition wasn't that great when we attacked last time. And they should be okay. If not, they're going to be sat here anyway and they'll recover. So, not too bad. 65th is turning out to be quite useful for garrisons, actually. And, there we go. So we have the Pakoi invasion underway there. It's going to take a few days to arrive, but it's not too far now. Okay. He's fairly quiet out here, which is concerning, as always. Right, yeah. So we'll have those units go north there. There we are. So that almost concludes the fighting in Burma. We have a unit of it. Sorry, we have a couple of units over here apparently. But other than that, we are pretty much done with all organized resistance, which is quite the accomplishment there. I know it seems daft, but... well, these don't have engineers, but some of them have some engineers that'd be worthwhile. Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a second, therefore. And we have these, so excellent, eh? Okay. Yeah, we only have a couple engineers up here. So even 4 actually makes a fair difference there. Helps us in building up. They can march back to the north. There we are. And then we'll reorganize the garrisons here. Do I wish to hold you here? I guess it's not a bad spot for them to be in. Doesn't make that much a difference, but we'll see. Our divisions are marched across, so they're going to take some time to arrive, but when they do, they can head then to Rangoon and recover. Okay. Yeah, so we can see that it does have bombers then, so they look to have come from over here to Calcutta. Right. Yeah, she was a nice class to destroy as well. It's a shame that she went down. We tried our best there. Goes on. Yeah, Don Jose and the Mauban. Nothing much. Okay, 4. Yep, okay. J. We seem to have a lot of op sources lately. They're not too far away now. I wish I could get rid of that unit there. I was waiting for an AK to arrive over here so I can actually ship that division out. Okay, they can head out there. And then I'll have them actually pick up that unit. I'll actually have them head out there. It doesn't matter to me if they pick up a little bit of supply. They're going to be escorting. Yeah, if they pick up a little bit of supply, and that is across all the ships, we should be okay. I don't fear any problems with landing there. Matter, yeah. Okay. That's a fair old amount of AV there. It's really interesting. I send them over here to take some fuel. And also, this ship can be offloaded here. The AMCs I'm going to have used, actually, so they're going to be quite useful to move elements of that division. Right, so I've been moving the submarines into this area here. These I need to split up, because they've just arrived now. Hopefully we will find something important out here. That'd be great. Alright, we saw ships down here. Ah, hello. So he has still his cruisers in the area. That's superb. He might be looking to go ahead and move on to these guys here. Interesting. Well, I'll have these ships actually pull back. They've offloaded, which is okay. Might have them just temporarily head to Buna. These can head back there. And if he moves into the area, that'd be great. And we could probably move it and then sprint back out. I doubt it, but we'll see. But in fairness, over here, I could have that ship actually just disband into the port. And I could do that at a number of bases. Excuse me, around here as well. Interesting. I mean, we could potentially engineer an engagement. I doubt that's a BB. I'd be surprised if it was a BB. We could potentially engineer an engagement here. So we do have assets moving south. Like, for example, we do have the Nagato class over here. I wonder if we could actually engineer that into like an actual engagement. That'd be very interesting. Ah. How you doing there, Mind Freak? Whoops. I think if you made more Paradox Interactive content, Vic2's you could do... Oh, that's really nice of you there, Mind Freak. Yeah. No, I am pretty lazy, in fairness. I am pretty lazy. I did start out on Twitch. I think the first streams I did, or at least one of the first streams, or some of the first streams, were Europa Universalis 4. Oh, man. I used to do hours and hours of it. Like, gosh, I can remember doing about 5 or 6 hours was the longest one I ever did, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun back in the day. Now, I do love myself some Victoria 2. I do love to play alone. I just end up playing. It's like a crocodile with energy, isn't it? The burst of energy and then the sleep, the rest. That's kind of how I am with Victoria 2. Okay. Well, that's really sweet. I disagree, but it's really sweet. I don't think I'm that good. I'm just very lazy. Right, so we have our DDs over here. Okay, cookie. So the Kitabatai is heading south here. Yeah, I'd like to do some Victoria 2. I always enjoy the France strategies. They're always so much fun there. Oh yeah, there's some interesting ones actually. I do like the HFME, which is like the expanded one, which is quite interesting. Okay. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good here then. So the good news is, and this would be really superb, if he lingers in the area with these cruisers, we might actually be able to take them with the Kitabatai. And that would... that'd be hilarious. I mean, he would not enjoy that. I would imagine he would not enjoy that. But we'll see there. So we do have... So there's 20... Well, 23. But we have 23 G3M2s over here, then we do have our Zeros. So they're operating out to 14 hexes. So what we're looking at here. So that's 19. That's 16. 14. Okay, so that's 14 from Rakata Bay. Okay. He is staying at 21 from Tulagi. 21 from Rakata. Okay. We are rapidly building up Buna too, which is a good thing. So they're making progress here. Towards their ultimate destination at Moresby there. He knows that we have torpedo capability over here too, so he's going to be mindful of that. I will have the B5N2 Kates actually activated, and they already are. They're already ready and going, so that's fine. And that's out to 7. In the future, we'll... But I don't think we'll have torpedo capability at Buna. I do also have some G4M1s over here, which I actually need to decide what I'm going to do with them. So they're kind of playing an odd role right now. I think I'd forgotten about them. But they would actually give us a range of 17. Which, that's not bad. Gives us a little bit more to work with there. But yeah, the best case scenario then is he lingers here, continues to linger, and then we have Kitabatai coming down this way and then take him. That would make my day. That would make my entire freaking day if we managed that. So, 7 out of 8 then, so the detection is increasing there. We are seeing actually 3 APs there, moving east. Interesting. We do have a bunch of submarines that could potentially try to eat them. That would be nice. It shows us, though, that we have become complacent in terms of the submarine war. But it's moving in such a fashion. But we do have more submarines moving down to the south. There's 3 there. There should be another one heading out too. Yeah, another 2 there, actually, in fact. I decided to actually have them sent much further south because they do have the range for it. I feel like he will be making use of this area, so I think just having a couple submarines in this area could be potentially worthwhile doing so. Yeah, we'll check on that. Oh, so I'd forgotten to recall them. Let's see. Oh no, I had... Maybe they are recalled, I'm not sure. 21 to 36. Oh, am I not able to recall them today? Oh no, I am able to... Okay, that was weird. There we go. I'd looked at it and then forgotten to actually press it. That sounds about right. So, 2 political points there. Annoying, nonetheless. Okay. I feel like that's wrong. Right, so that's us arriving over here at Stuart's. Yeah, so I did send in Nachi and then Tori and a couple DDs there. We still have 5k supply. I might actually have them conduct a fast transport and possibly just move some of that supply around the area. Some of these ships actually could do with some time in port. Right, so let's ban the airfield there. Okay. We did see a submarine out here beforehand, so we're going to be mindful of that. 2244. Is that naval search or just signal intelligence? Seems to be signal intelligence, perhaps. Okay. Right, so they're making good progress there. I do have another unit over here marching north. And the Kwantong army is going north too. The Kwantong army is going to move down this way. So now they're freed up, which is good. Okay. That's going to be very tasty to take out. I could do with running some reconnaissance over here to check these units. And we do have an idea of what we're dealing with over here now, which is good news. What we're going to be doing then, essentially, is... one unit is... Right, so you're remaining here. You're moving out. Yep, and they're going to stay here. Right, so what we're going to do then is we're going to have a 12C detachment stay over here. We're going to have a 12A remain in Kianko as the garrison. The 12B is marching over here into the mountains. So what I'm going to do, and I decided this was probably the best option really, is we'll have a 12th division to garrison the north. So they're going to be separated into the regiments there, and I feel fairly confident in that. This is rough terrain, that's times 3 terrain. Obviously, we'll possibly fortify that. I don't think we need to, but he's going to be in a rough shape. I don't know what he has here, but I can't imagine being terribly strong. But there will be more reinforcements to come as well. So I probably will fortify Kianko. I guess we'll see. Probably. But we'll see. In times 2, it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. Maybe I'll do it, maybe not. But anyway, what I want to do then is take control of this roadside here. I'm not going to attack this unit, god no. But what I'm going to do is have our forces head south. They're going to actually engage in battle. So the tanks will engage tomorrow, which is good. And then anyway, when we get the main body of the force arriving over here in this hex, we'll attack. Drive them to the south, perhaps. Depends on which direction they head. If they head that direction, that'd be great, because we'd have another chance to attack them. It'd be even nice, well, it'd be even better if I could try and surround that, but we'll see. But anyway, assuming that we attack, and assuming they then retreat to the south, because they can't see why they wouldn't, then they'll end up in that position, we'll march here, and then attack, and the likelihood is they move to this position here. At that point, once we're here, we could make a decision, it depends. But what I'd like to do is have a blocking force left here, perhaps, and then have the majority of the forces head over here to Chengtu to take Chengtu in a good, quick order. But what I might go ahead and do is actually just, if the enemy force is here, is I might just head south again, attack that enemy force, and then turn to the north, and then head to Chengtu. It depends, really. We'll see, really. We'll see. I'd imagine that force is probably going to be quite beaten up by that point, so we'll see what's for the best. We may even just send like a force that's sufficient enough just to sit on top of them and then attack them, but we'll see. That's the general plan. I think it's worthwhile to take Chengtu. I think it might be worthwhile to go ahead and take this base over here as well. So that would actually enable us to have another road over here to work with then, which would be nice. I'm going to make progress, which is always a good thing. So yep, they can go ahead and clean this up over here, so I'm quite happy about that. They can all attack, and then that's going to free up another, yeah, that'll free up 2 naval guard units there, which would be great for us. Okay. So what sort of range am I looking at here? So 31 at max. Oh yeah, so we have the range. That's good. Yeah. So I'm probably going to have them transferred over to War. I haven't checked on any of the aviation, so I'm not going to do it yet. But we need to decide where these units are going to go. I'd probably say War, because then we can actually have the Oscars. But I might have them split up, to be fair. We'll see. Need to make a decision there. But we'll have the Oscars escort our forces over here to War Speed Vents, obviously the bombers. That is going to free up some zeros then. So I could take the Yamada detachment over here, for example. And I could have the Yamada detachment moved elsewhere. Essentially what it's going to do is allow us to make use of those zeros, which is excellent. We do have the light carrier, well, the escort carrier Unyo over here too. I'd like to have her handle some zeros for us, potentially. Aye, potentially so. The reason being, well, it gives us that capability. The Kiribati is not far, and it's definitely not far away. It is heading south now. Yeah, we're only 40 hexes away. How you doing there, Gary? Good to have you, my friend. And I'm going to sneeze. And that's not because you entered there, Gary. Maybe I'm allergic to the longhorn. To the bison. In terms of interesting, we do see his cruisers over here. Other than that, not too much. We destroyed the tanks over here, finally. Making progress. This unit is apparently capable of teleportation. It is, in fact, just a core. Yeah, the DD that we tried to save sank, which was a big shame. The one that was over here, it went down due to flooding, which sucks, really. Oh, is it over here? I think it was here, in fact. Yeah, I think it was there. So that was fun. We're not doing too bad. But yeah. That's a shame, isn't it? I mean, we we tried. We bled for that, baby. Okay. We did have some arrivals, in fact. darker India area, isn't it? I think. Yes, and we lost the other koi that was on a AV. 2 submarines. Pearl Harbor, Hilo, San Francisco. He's obviously doing something out here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's just moving a vast majority, so a vast amount of resources, to be honest. That's well within his capability. I would very much like to sing those. We don't have much ammunition on the deck gun. Oh, sorry, those are the torpedoes, I should say. We do have ammunition on the deck gun. We don't have much on the torpedo. But we do have some submarines out here. They should be able to manage that. The row 63 over here could do with heading back shortly. I-20, yeah, looking better. Try to coordinate there. I'll see that there, have a good one, my friend. Okay. I'm glad that we hit those ships over at Wake. That's really quite encouraging. Yeah, no, great amount here, actually. 8th Tank Regiment, some devices have been upgraded at Batavia. I wonder what we had there. Type 97. Did we previously have... No, it must be the Type 97. Did we have another model of tank? I think maybe we had another model of medium tank, maybe? Not so sure. Okay. Right, so we're not far now from a Nix. The Type 89. Yeah, I thought it might have been the Type 89, actually. Oh, doesn't look like we had another advancement. If I'm fairness, I'm looking for another 6. It's, I'm not really paying much attention to the others. It's getting there anyway. Every day matters. I believe from the next month we'll be able to mass produce these then, so I think next month we'll be in business. I'm very much looking forward to getting the Tojos in business too. That would be excellent. The type, okay, that's cool. Should be a better tank then. Emily's will be nice to have. The D4Y1C. Just, I can't wait for that. It is the aircraft that I very much look forward to. Yeah. The fact that she's carrier capable, and just look at that range. That is just phenomenal. She's reconnaissance, but that is just phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's just going to be fantastic. We'll want to have these aboard the carriers, if we can manage. It might even be that we have, possibly... It depends on their speed, really. But it could be that we have, like, the Unyo. But then it depends, really. They have such phenomenal range. It's just so goddamn useful. If we could try to resize them and really... Possibly, like... Possibly change around the size of our squadrons, that'd be nice. But I'd love to try and get these into the carrier force somehow. But take a look at how we want to jigger them around. But yeah, they'd be fantastic. But in fairness, them flying from any airfield is just amazing. They're just so good. Having them running naval surge or reconnaissance is just fantastic. It would give us some pretty damn good awareness of the area. Indeed they would. Cannot wait for that. Okay. So I was just looking fine here at the moment then. Building up the pool resources, chugging along. Where's Hankow again? Oh, Hankow, yes. I was thinking of Harbin for some reason. Oh, so it's the rest of the lilies that have arrived. Okay, that's fine. That foster's no joke either. It's so strange to throw it away like that. Okay, but we'll call it about here. I am pretty tired. I'm used to going to sleep at 10 o'clock now and getting up about half 6 or 7 o'clock. Which is actually fairly weird for me. So I'm definitely feeling tired. So I'm going to say oyasumi nasai. Thank you very much for watching there, guys. Arigato gozaimasu. And I shall see you all very, very soon. Turns are looking good, to be honest, now. We are making progress. I'm glad that we managed to get through so many turns in a shorter period of time. That's really encouraging. In a couple of days, then, we'll be heading south and we'll just be winning a number of victories across China, really. That momentum's building now. Need to maintain it. Need to maintain it. The 104th is marching directly across. I figured it would be quicker. They're going to take about 5 turns to make it here. I figured that was probably quicker than still marching all this way. At least then they march here, then they march into the Wooded Rough. Should be okay. And then they're on the road then. Thought it might cut down the middleman. We can have them head to Luchao and then get on the rails there. That should be fine. Until next time, oyasumi nasai. Good night and goodbye.